Eva Trades.
Hey, welcome to Eva Trades. It is Friday, one day before the weekend. There's not a lot happening this morning. Let's go take a look. Welcome back. Here we go. All right, so my second day back after the long hiatus, and I don't know, the market's pulling back, so we're starting to enter monthly consolidation overall on the major markets. At least what I saw on SPY this morning. It looks like to me we're in that consolidation period on the monthly. So, however far that's going to go, we'll take a look at that in a second here. But first off, the gap scanner. I like to look at the gap scan in the morning to see what is gapping up, because those are usually the stocks that traders like myself like to keep an eye on. Our leading gapper this morning is 28%, is up 28%. That's not a lot, but it is something. And that's a look at the trend. You can see the 5-minute time frame here. And it's a little bit of a chop, pulling back. We'll look at the larger time frame in a little bit on that. I'm going to be watching that one this morning to see if there's any potential for trading. Our second leading gapper up 15%, DRTS. It does have some news. However, well, it's a little light on the volume. I haven't even looked at this one. It's just, it's consolidating sideways right now. I might break it down. I don't know. I'm not sure yet. HE also has some news. Hawaiian Electric Industries seeks advice, so they're lowering their price. No, they're not lowering their price target. That was the other one. Anyways, this one I am going to watch, and I'll show you on the larger time frame in a little bit. So HE, keep an eye on that. It's trading below the volume weighted average price, but that's because we're consolidating on a larger time frame. And then the fourth leading gapper up 8%, WHLR, and that one I'm not interested in at all. So that's all we have. And we do have some down gappers, down 42%. FTCH, let's take a look at that real quick. Well, we could look at the larger time frame. You see it sold off post-market, I believe, yesterday. Or was that during the live trading? Well, it doesn't matter. I don't want to waste too much time. Gapping down. I mean, maybe it's due for a bounce. You see we have a downward channel here. It's always a little tricky. I don't typically like to trade the ones that are gapping down unless I see them pop up on the high of day momentum scanner. So I'm not going to be watching that one first thing. So just two stocks, that's all we're looking at. Let's take a look real quick at the overall market and see that monthly consolidation I was talking about. So anytime we break the low of the previous candle after a move up like we've had, like we broke that low of that last candle, we're starting to see that's monthly consolidation underway. If we zoom into the weekly, we've had a weekly uptrend, and now we are pulling back pretty good here. We do have a little higher low down here at 431.19, where we could bounce from. So yeah, anyways, and if we do bounce from here, I would expect a lower high because we pulled back enough that a lower high somewhere below this area would be the most likely scenario. But we're talking weekly time frame. That's not going to happen today. Daily time frame, you can see there, big red day yesterday. Pretty gnarly. And look at the RSI here. We're getting close. We're getting close. Anytime the daily RSI gets oversold, we'll see a bounce, typically. And it doesn't happen very often, but when it does, you'll see some movement up. 4-hour time frame, look at that RSI. Getting really beat up here. We're sitting down at 24 on that RSI. So I would say on the 4-hour time frame, we are due for a bounce. But we are also in a downtrend. So you got to keep that in mind. On a 4-hour downtrend, these RSIs can get pretty beat up. We may not see a bounce. We do have some support levels. We have one down here. We have one here, which we already broke through. So if we do see a bounce, I would almost expect a bounce up to this level, somewhere close to it, and then shorts getting in for that next leg down. I don't know. We'll see. Using the hourly time frame here, we're looking at the EMAs. I use the EMAs as my guide on the way down. And that seems to be working so far, and you just keep using it until it doesn't work. That's enough with the broader markets. Yeah, and hourly, look at the hourly. RSI got oversold. We had a little bounce. Here we are oversold again. So I wouldn't be surprised if we, right out the gate, we start seeing a move up. Or if you get a flush down right out of the gate. Now that would, to me, would be a nice bullish entry. I don't know. So these are the two stocks that we looked at on the gap scan. Let's take a look at the larger time frames. The hourly time frames on the top, 15-minute time frames on the bottom. I like to look at the larger time frames first, just to get a nice picture of what's going on overall. So on the hourly here, we've lost our what am I trying to say here? Oh, sorry, we have hourly consolidation underway. So we have a higher low down here. But what I'm more interested in is this level and probably that level. Let's see on the 15-minute time frame. So it's a 15-minute downtrend. We are coming down to the EMAs. We're at the EMAs. I don't know. I'd almost want to wait till we get down to one of these support levels to see if we bounce from there. And then on this one, we have an inside bar on the hourly. If we break that level, we'll have ourselves a 15-minute downtrend, and hourly consolidation will be underway. Higher low down there at 185. So, this is a cheaper stock. Big rejection off of 243. So overall, what I'm looking for, the most likely scenario in my mind, is we start hourly consolidation and we want to look for a higher low as the EMAs here try to catch up. Seems like an error. YouTube is not receiving video, maintaining smooth streaming. Well, I apologize if the stream is choppy. It looks like I'm having some issues, but with 5 minutes to go till the market opens, I want to take a look at the smaller time frames on these two stocks. So let me shrink that down. I'm looking at the 5-minute and the 1-minute time frames, keeping that overall larger time frame in mind. So we were wanting to hold 205 support. A 5-minute higher low and higher high would be a nice sign that we may see a move up. Still choppy though. So we have a low, lower high, higher low, looking for a lower high. It's an equilibrium, tightening up. And I wonder on this one, it almost kind of looks like we have ourselves a falling wedge, kind of the makings of a falling wedge. So that's oftentimes a reversal pattern. And we look back at that hourly time frame. This could be that little 2-bar pullback and then that next move up. It's very possible. Volume is a little light. It's not too bad. Okay, so I've got my supports marked out. Do I want to mark out any others? I am going to put a line down. Whoops. Grab that. I'm going to we have a zone of support down in there. So I'll watch that. If we drop down there, maybe I'll take an entry there. It's at $2 psychological. Resistance up at 223. So here you see we came up to that top line and we rejected so far. And I don't have any other supports on this one that I really want to look at. Yeah, I don't know why YouTube. I don't know. Okay, so now what I'm going to do as we let the charts move, I'm going to take a look at my candle ranges. I'll go with a 5-minute time frame. Here we have like, okay, 7 cents is the most on the last 3 candles. 27, 29 cents here. So I'm going to go down here and I'm going to choose, let's go a little more than 7. I like to choose a really wide range to start. This is going to put my stop loss in, so so I'm ready to hit the buy button. Excuse me. And that's it. Let's take a look over here at the scans one more time. I do see something extra here. What did we have here before that? So we have, we know that one. DRTS was one that I was thinking about looking at. But I don't know about that one. It's off. It's got some pretty long wicks on it. That one I'm already looking at. WHLR I didn't like, and BLMN is the newer one. I don't like that one either. So, okay. 3 minutes to go. Just kind of watch these and see if and we could take a look real quick at something else. Go over to the website. And these are the phases that I'm going through right now. Started with phase 1, I completed that, and then phase 2, get to $2,000, completed that, and now I'm on phase 3. I need to get to $4,000 profit. I'm sitting at about 3,400. So getting close. These are my game book rules. With 1 minute to go till the market opens. You can see we rejected there pretty good off of that top line. So now we come back down to the bottom one. It is that 15-minute downtrend. We'll see what this looks like when we open. If we're down here at this line when we open, there's a chance I might try to jump in it. Although I don't like this 5-minute candle with the upper wick. So I might wait for it to drop maybe down to support level down here. I don't know. It depends on what it looks like. It's always risky trading that first minute. Okay, 10 seconds to go. Good luck today, and thanks for joining me here at EVA Trades. Trade your strategy and use your stop losses. There's the bell. That 5-minute here on CKRN. Let's see if we break out and get a 15-minute higher low and higher high. I'm going to add to it for the breakthrough that high. I didn't sell it in time, so now I'm going to have to hold it and hope it gets back up over the top, and it's probably going to whip back down. So I got stopped out on that first one. But I'm going to hold the other one that I have, HE, coming down to support. Maybe if the CRKN pulls back, I might try to add to it, like right there. Okay, let's see if that can hold up. I hate to start the day in the red, but it's so far not looking the best for me here. Give it some time. We have this area down here, a few lines. So this area of support down here. I'm going to sell half of that. Well, okay, there we go. That was slow to sell. And we're making a move up here on HE. I'm going to go ahead and just take that profit while I have it. Okay, I'm going to get out of CRKN. So as of now, I'm sitting at about $90. My daily goal is 100. But I do like to try to shoot for more than that if the market looks good. Now here we go on CRKN, looking like it wants to break out. Oh, there it is. That's nice. I'm not going to jump in that. I'm going to give it some time to. It's a little whippy. Let's get rid of these lines here. So that was a nice pullback down to that support. You know, we saw that 5-minute candle. It looked kind of gnarly, and then it dropped down. We let it come down to that. We, as in me, there's not two of us here. I don't think there is. If there's somebody behind me, I hope you'll let me know. Nothing popping up on the scanner yet. Okay, big rejection on CRKN so far. I do like the 5-minute candle here on HE. Oh, now we have something on the scan. FTCH. Oh, that's the one that I wasn't sure I wanted to do anything with. Let's see, candle ranges 10 cents. I'll go 15. This thing's whipping around pretty good. That's the one that on the larger time frame, if you remember, we looked at that. Still, I'm just not sure I want to trade it. And PLTR is also making some moves. Wow, PLTR. I'm going to put it up over here on the other screen. Here's PLTR. What's the overall market doing? Okay, so we're bouncing first thing in the market. Candle ranges 10 cents, 12, 15. Okay. FTCH, so we have some levels here to watch. I'm back in CRKN. I want to see if it breaks through the high of day. I'm just going to go ahead and take the profit. Quick profit. I'm up over 100. I could stop now if I want. There's a nice move. That was a rejection and a failure, and the bears tried to push down further into this support zone. Bulls stepped in, bought the dip. It came back up, and as we started to break over that last candle, that's when I bought that, looking for a move up to this previous high of day. 5-minute, 5-minute candle. I wouldn't be surprised if we pull back to the volume weighted average price. Or we could just bounce from 223 and keep going here. Oh, looks like HE is continuing to consolidate. PLTR now pulling back pretty good. So we bounced from there. That one was kind of played already. Triple top up here at 230. PLTR is going at it. Look at this. I'm going to go ahead and buy it and see if we get continuation on this. Kind of makes me nervous that it's not going yet. So that new candle coming up, sometimes the new candle could flush down. I'll buy the dip there. I want to see it go right away. Now it's not going fast enough for me, so I'm back out. Took a small loss on that. And over here on CKRN, we did pull back to that volume weighted average price. Let's see if we break over that triple top. Okay, I sold it there to get myself back up over $100 because I took a loss on PLTR. And I want to finish today up green. I kind of want to take a trade here on FTCH if we pull back to this level, but I just don't know. This is nice. We're starting to see an uptrend on CKRN. You see how we got a higher low and a higher low. Get rid of this line. But I'm wondering if we're going to break over 230. It's a quadruple top now. Oh, look at this. FTCH, I missed it. XPEV is also on the scan, but it doesn't look very good. The overall market still moving up. So we have a little bit of an uptrend on the 1 minute. Yeah, we'll see if we get a bounce up to that previous support. We kind of already back tested it here once, but I don't know. HE is continuing to drop. I just don't know about CRKN. You see it's all these upper wicks and how it's just whipping around. It just makes me feel a little uncomfortable. But FTCH, really wish I would have taken that trade off of that support area. You see how we pulled back to that? There's a previous resistance. We broke through it and then we back tested it. And now look at PLTR setting up here. I really want to buy that. But I'm very cautious this morning. Getting back into the game. I don't want to take too many chances. And it's a new 5-minute candle, so we could see it pull back. You see this lower wick here. Maybe we get another one like that. Oh, looks like one of my cameras died, huh? All kinds of fun stuff. The live stream choppy, camera died. Yeah, I think if I was in FTCH right here off of this support, I don't think I would hold it looking for a breakthrough 296 just because of the look of that candle. The volume was a little lighter. Well, Yeah. I think I would look for a lower high somewhere below 296. Okay, so over here on CRKN, I gotta wonder, we had this resistance that we had a hard time getting over. Now we're gonna pull back to it, and that might be a good place to get in. See if it holds up. Okay, we broke back through it, but the bulls are buying the dip so far. I don't know. I don't know if that's looking good. Have a trough down here at 228. You see that trough? And we have a halt. VFS is halted down. Yep. So see the EMA here? So we could bounce from here. By the time, if we do bounce from here and the candle starts to move up, that EMA will kind of catch up to the candles. And then when you look back on the trend, you'll say, oh, it pulled right back to the EMA. Should have bought that. So FTCH is holding up here for the moment. We have an equilibrium on PLTR with a high, kind of a low, lower high, double bottom. Let's see if we break out over 1416. We have a support down here at 1393. That's also the volume weighted average price. So a little rejection there. This is kind of an extended equilibrium now, favoring the bears. Here we come back to that EMA, or the volume weighted average price rather, on CRKN, the white dotted line. Nice bounce from there. Don't know if you can tell, but I'm pretty much done trading for the day. I'm happy of being up $105. I think I'm satisfied with that. Unless I see something that looks really good, like this, maybe. So you see now we're coming up, we're going to break over the high. There we go. That was a pretty good move that blasted right up to $3 really quick. The reason I haven't traded FTCH yet is because of this whole thing here. I just don't know. Oh, look at PLTR over here. I'm in it. I don't like that. Should have kept going. That's what I was looking for. I'm going to get back out. Take the loss on that. Now I'm only up 33. So, yeah, that's the way that goes sometimes. My gut feeling was to stop trading. And I thought maybe that one had potential. It looked like it was going to do something there, but nope. So that's where I'm going to stop for sure. I gave back half of my profit, more than half. But I'm still up $33. So, you know, green is green. And it's nice to come back and have 2 green days in a row, even though they're small. That's okay. So anyways, I have an appointment to get to, so I have to get out of here early. So I hope the rest of your trading day goes well. And we'll see you back here Monday morning. I'll be back live streaming. So until then, take care. Have a great weekend. and we'll see you then.